Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Chada here from Bad Intentions. I'm going to do a really quick video, going to go really fast through these war raids, but I've got 5 lightning dragon attacks at Town Hall 11 and Town Hall 10 to show you. Did a video before on 2 of them, but we ended up having another one in that war, plus 2 in this more recent war, so just going to go through them super quick and show you how it's done. So go back into our war log. So this was the clan we're actually against an Xmod clan, so they were cheating, but so we did end up losing. Missed a couple of their Town Hall 9s. So tough war, but show you these videos regardless. So as you can see, it's kind of an early Town Hall 11, but again, maxed, pretty much max Town Hall 10 defenses. So basically the concept is I take out these, an Earthquake and 2 Lightning onto these air defenses here. That's enough to take them down, and then that allows the dragons to pretty much walk through half the base, and in this case, including the town hall. And just to be safe, I send my heroes in as well. You can see that new Eagle artillery. But again, with dragons, doesn't really affect them. They're pretty tanky. They've got high damage, so. So the dragons did end up missing the town hall, so it actually is a good thing that we send in the heroes there. Take care of the job. They'll get through it easily. But that would be a shame to get a 60% 1-star. Okay, so that's all for that. So kind of like you saw, 4 lightning and 2 earthquakes to take it down. If there's a single target inferno, usually taking a freeze spell, and then loons to kind of target some of the defenses to help them turn through that core. Second attack, very similar. I'm basically going to pick the 2 defenses that are closest to the town hall side. The other 2 are pretty far away, so they won't really pose an issue to me. We actually got some of the queen's health there too, which was good. Level 34, she could do some damage eventually, so we'll go a little quick again. Dragon attacks aren't overly interesting, so I'm just going to go through these really fast. Drop the freeze there on that queen, make sure that she doesn't do too much damage while the loons are kind of going and targeting her. And then same thing, I'll send in my heroes. Now I do have some minions on the backside there, just kind of take out some of the extra damage now that the percentage construction or destruction hurts. So, and you saw right at the end there, that's the first time like the CC gets pulled. So with this type of raids, we're seeing a lot of hounds and a lot of loons in these Town Hall 10 war CCs. So it's actually a great attack because it pretty much just ignores the CC entirely until the heroes get in. And then Rogue had one as well. He was kind of excited about how it was working, so he tried it on this base. So again, pretty max. We got two of the expos down on this one, so it's a little bit easier, but same kind of concept. He's going to go, I think, from the top left. Yep. And he had level 6 lightning, and he's still able to do it with level 2 earthquake there. So that's kind of something that's important to note, is that you can do this technically as a Town Hall 9. It's a little bit harder with the free spell and the lower level drags, but theoretically speaking, this is a Town Hall 9 attack that you can do, even with max air defenses. And there's the air skeletons there, but they still don't cause too much of an issue. And that's it. So again, 60%, not even close. Decent destruction. Actually, I think he picks up a few more with those archers. Let's quickly go through there. It's like a 60% rate or something. There. And so yeah, so as you can see, level 2 earthquakes, he had 2 of those level 6 lightning spells, and it was still able to work. So he's got max dragons, he's got decent sized heroes, but he doesn't have the max out spells, and it still was able to do its job and take down those max air defense. So that's pretty key, is that this does work for lower Town Hall 10s and even Town Hall 9s if they've got high heroes. Now there was one more that I'll actually show. So yeah, so it was number 3. He tried something different. So number 4 was actually his second attack. Number 3, this was his first attempt at the lightning drag. So what he ends up doing is basically taking out, I think, the top and the bottom with the spells, and then he uses his heroes to target the right. But they don't have quite enough to get through, and so kind of what I was mentioning earlier in the video, where the heroes are often the ones that are going to basically take out the town hall if the dragons fail. Basically, by using your heroes here, they're going to expend all that energy, and then they're not going to be able to run in because they're still dealing with buildings and defenses and whatnot going through there. So this is actually, I guess he gets the 1 star, but not the 2. So that's why we learn from this, and kind of it just makes more sense to save your heroes, wait for the drags to take care of all the fluff, and then the heroes can just run right through and take out the town hall if it doesn't already go down. If it does go down, then you've got a choice. You can send the heroes on the backside or something to get more damage, but I find that they are often needed to take out that town hall. So there we go. So again, you're around 60% every raid. That's kind of typically what I'm seeing with 10 dragons that gets to. But you do have to make sure that town hall goes down. So that's where the heroes come in. Okay, and then very quickly we'll go to current war. Again, I've got 2 raids. Usually our rule in clan wars is that the town hall 9s and 10s wait until the last 12 hours. I ended up going super early, so I attacked like way before the rest of our clan last night, but I was pretty confident in this attack, so no reason to wait for cleanup. So where did I go in here? Can't remember. Okay, so it looks like I'm taking out the bottom, and I'm actually just going to describe why. So taking out the bottom left, and my thought behind this was the queen is at the top. I'm going to want to pull her past that single target inferno, and then maybe freeze the queen, the inferno, and that air expo. And that's kind of was my concept behind targeting that region. Again, this is a symmetrical base. You could target it from pretty much anywhere. If you wanted to deal with the queen earlier, maybe you go from the top right, but I wanted to maximize my spell usage with that freeze, and so I chose to go in from this side. Now this is about as close of a fail as I've seen this one being. What I was worried about was I didn't know if these, you see that gold storage, and I didn't know if my king was going to get distracted and go for them instead. I think he actually does get distracted, but the queen reaches over, and because the town hall is only 3 spaces away from that wall, she focuses on the town hall. So that was great because the king goes down super early with that single target inferno. And at this point, I'm just not even sure if it's going to go down. No, I'm not going to get it. I know I am going to get my percentage. We're already at 50%, but if I don't get that 2nd star, that's considered a fail to me. So again, this is a little bit tight. The queen, she's going to do her special. The dragons are going to help out clear up those skeletons, and then we get it. So again, though, that was close. That was 50 seconds left in the raid because I sent in some minions on the backside, but that was only a second or 2 away from potentially only being a 1-star. So symmetrical bases, especially when the king and queen could potentially wander around that internal core ring, that's kind of where I get a little bit nervous with these attacks, because you do need those heroes usually to take out the town hall. So that's something to be kind of concerned about. Who's attacking? Okay, and then last raid for this video. Try to keep it short, and I know we're already on kind of going long. So again, this was a little bit different base. It's not symmetrical, meaning top and bottom. It is left to right, but same thing. And actually, I'll show you at the end. But there actually was, I only needed 1 quake for this one, which is why I'm able to take a haste, because these are non-maxed defenses. So I was able to take out one of the level 6 air defenses with just 2 lightning, and I didn't need the earthquake to do it as well. So there's my haste, keeps those loons running quickly through, and they take out the queen very early. I think it's a drag or maybe that. So even before the freeze went down, the queen was already down, so that didn't matter as much, but it's still just good to take that freeze and kind of maximize your troops' ability to get to the core. Go quick through here, like a ton of dragons. How many dragons are there left? So we're already at 50%, and the town halls. We get 2 stars, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of the 10 dragons are still alive, and a couple of low health, but they're able to just plow through this base. And these air defenses were really low, so like there's no real possibility they would have affected the 2-star attack. So heroes are down, unfortunately, but and now that we're in the range of those air defenses, then there's not much you can do with drags. They're going to go down. So that is what we're noticing, is this is not a 3-star attack strategy. So that's something to be aware of. It definitely is just a 2. But if you're like us, 2 is usually good enough to win. We're up against clans that are usually missing or 1-starring our Town Hall 10s. So 2 stars good for the win. We'll keep on doing those and basically use our second attacks to practice a 3-star like Shattered Lava Loon or something like that. So anyways, I hope this video is good. Every time I've tried this attack, it's always been 2-starred. 2 stars, sorry. I've basically got Town Hall 9 heroes, and then I just upgraded my dragons and my lightning to do this attack. So if you're an early Town Hall 10, this is a way that you can pretty much be 2-starring most Town Hall 10 bases, and as you saw, a couple Town Hall 11s. So hope this is good. We'll be doing more videos like this in the future. Like it or let me know in the comment section if you want to see something. Thanks. See you guys.